This right here gonna be a cakewalk.
Going on right now currently is the Tekken 8 Esports World Cup. This event is brutal. Not only that, but there is big money on the line, and the players are doing everything in their power to try to achieve that money. And along the way, we are having some serious upsets, and all across Twitter you can see the physical toll that it is taking on each and every player. For example, an incredible player, Lohai, after going into a tournament and not performing as good as the person would have wanted, they tweeted out, "I hate myself. I wanted to be mentally strong." And in response to this, there was a lot of positive reinforcements just trying to support Lohai after that great defeat. First place will walk away with 300,000. Second place will walk away with 140,000, 75,000, 75. So it says a lot about the stakes on the line. Some of the top places, and you can see some of these players already like have their spots, right? Walking away with 75,000 or 7,500. Some people walking away with 5,000. Arslan, who we're going to be talking about right now, actually. So Arslan was one of the favorites to win this whole entire event. You know, he came first place at Evo, followed up by his homie Atif, and both of those guys looked incredible. They looked incredible, unstoppable. The Pakistani players is just playing so much faster, stronger than everyone. And at this event, we expected them to clean house. Like, there were 6 Pakistani players, there were 6 Koreans. I was thinking the top 8 is going to be just 6 Pakistanis and 2 Koreans, but some of those guys have been defeated. Some are still in. We're gonna have to see how day 3 pans out. But as for Arslan specifically, so actually right here you can see him talking to the tournament organizer. As this was going on, Tasty Steve was saying technical pause.
Technical pause. On the other side of this graphic it says icing, technical icing.
Yeah, that part right there, technical icing. So Arslan just got clapped up by John Dean, and now he's stalling out the match. And when I was watching this live, I'm like, bro, what is Arslan doing? But eventually he loses this match, and then you find out later on Twitter as to why. He says here, "Hey guys, yesterday was a tough one. My stick failed me and I had to borrow my friend's. Wasn't the best performance. I'm still struggling to figure out what went wrong, but now I'm shifting focus and supporting my Pakistani friends. Thank you for the love and support." When I saw this tweet just like off the rip, I was like, nah, bro gets clapped up and started blaming the controller. But there is actual evidence that shows that his controller really was, malfunctioning. This is him behind the scenes doing some serious work on his controller. He has all of his pack. Look at him. He's up standing like he's panicking. Full-blown panic mode. So in the background, before he even got up to play, you can see that they were trying to figure out his controller. This tweet says, "So his stick was actually not working. This is footage before the matches. He was requesting Atif to check it out for him, but sadly they didn't have the tools to fix it." Now this brings up another question that I think is so interesting. We talked about how much money is on the line, and for you to not show up like with tools to fix your stick or a second controller, I think that is the biggest mistake on the planet. We was having this discussion of whether or not Tekken is a sport, like at a high level, but then whether or not these people are athletes. In my opinion, I say certainly. When you have this amount of money being dished out, when you have people traveling all over the world trying to really like make a name for themselves, put their whole everything out there on the line, really competing. That's, to me, like, that's real competition. That's real dedication. That's real practice. And I think that's 100% Tekken is at that highest level a real sport, and I think all of these guys are professionals. And when you have $300,000 on the line and you don't bring up backup equipment, it's so brutal. And if I was going to one of these events, I would most certainly bring like an extra controller, extra parts, spare parts or something. I would have a whole nother briefcase just ready for it. I'm hoping this is a learning lesson for everyone, and we start to see more players bring second controllers, bring parts wherever they go.